So I just wanted to first start with the fact that what I gathered from the trailer is that you are sort of returning to this arena of the mentor-mentee sort of conflict after Arakshan. Of course, both of them are very distinct films and set in different worlds and all of that. But just this idea of returning to this larger theme again, what was it that prompted you to go back to this and explore something different this time?
Well, there's nothing like going back. I mean, it came as a very independent story. This was not my story. It was written by Reshu Nath and Disha, who is the producer of this series. She is the one who collaborated with Reshu Nath, and they brought it to me. And I found that this is a very interesting idea. And now that you point out, yes, there is a conflict between mentor and mentee here as well. But the conflict here, I am aware that you have watched probably 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes. Have you?
Yeah.
So you must have gathered that there is a much bigger canvas
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
There is a much bigger purpose
Yeah.
for this kind of conflict.
Yes.
And that is the interesting part of it.
Yeah. And Disha, this is your debut, so congratulations
Thank you.
in that sense. And so, to begin with, were there any nerves going into such a complex world and creating this huge universe? And then just to follow up, how was it like managing somebody like Prakash sir on set, like as a producer when he's creating and directing it?
So honestly, the story credit has to be given to Reshu. I mean, it was her child and her brain, and she'd already kind of developed like a broad story, and it was her characters and everything were in place when it came to me. So, and managing Sir was, I mean, there's nothing to manage because he's very clear in what he wants and he knows exactly. So it's not difficult to work with him actually.
Yeah. And so how was it like, if you can talk a little bit more about the writing, working with Reshu and just in the writer's room, going about it. And especially in today's time where, like, I've been speaking to a lot of writers and they've been telling me that OTT is sort of going towards a arena where people are not taking that many risks. And this is a show which is so unconventional, and even in the quintessential terms, it's not a regular political thriller. It has its own sort of newness that you're bringing it to the table. So just going about that.
Well, as I said that, no, it is not only non-conventional. It's an amazing story.
Yeah.
It's a story of revenge.
Yeah.
In a very different manner. Somebody who gets humiliated, thrown out of the platform, actually climbs that platform, not personally, but as an army, prepares an army which climbs that platform to,
Yeah.
So it's not right for me to reveal the story at this point of time, but I found that was an interesting, to take a real backdrop of aspiration,
Yeah.
and just throw this whole fantasy world, which is what is beautiful about this story.
Yeah.
And I did get wonderful actors to work with. And, the writer's room, was mainly managed by Reshu. Of course, whatever contribution they required in terms of my interaction or whatever, possibly one could give. Of course, that was my job to do that. But I enjoyed the whole narration of this story.